and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be about lentils. Yes, lentils. You've not had lentils before, or you've not had about lentils before. Lentils is like beans, but it's different from beans and tastes completely different, and it's a very good source of vitamin, iron for our health. It's very good for our health in general. So I'm going to be showing you how to make this soup, and I'm going to be also using peas, green peas, into this recipe as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, don't forget to subscribe, share this video, and let's get to the preparation. So guys, do check the description for all the vegetables I'm using. You can as well add more vegetables into this to your desired taste, okay, whichever way you want. So I've already peeled the potatoes now, and before I get into the cooking of the vegetable, I'm going to add the lentils into a fresh water. But read if your own is the one you can soak in the water for 24 hours. Okay, this one is instant lentils I'm using. So after adding them into the water, I'm going to allow them to stay there while I move over to the cooking of the vegetable. So over the heat, place a pan, pot, add oil, extra virgin of olive oil. Allow the oil to heat up. Then I'm going to add the onion that I'm using. Cook the onion until they are a little bit brown. Like, you need to saute the onion for a couple of minutes, and I have 1 clove of garlic inside there. So after then, I'm going to add the carrot and celery into the onion and oil, and go ahead and stir them all together. Now I'm adding black pepper. I'm also going to be adding a little bit of salt now, just a little bit, or you can skip the salt at the moment because we are using vegetable broth to cook this, okay? So it's good to correct the salt at the last minute if you can't handle the salt now. So I just added the salt. I'm going to stir them all together. Then we'll move over to the next step. So after 3 minutes of stirring this vegetable over the heat, I'm going to add the peas. The reason I added the peas last now because the peas is a little bit soft, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to add the peas and the potato into the vegetable now, and I'm going to stir them all up together. Then after stirring them, I'm going to go ahead now to add the vegetable broth that I am using. You can use any broth of your choice. You can use chicken, beef, any one of your choice. You can even use cube to replace the liquid vegetable broth I'm using, okay? So here I'm adding the lentils. I'm just wash it off the water. Go ahead and add all the lentils you're using into that. After adding the lentils, just add also a couple of fresh tomatoes, cherry tomatoes or any tomatoes of your choice, but make sure you remove the seed, okay? I'm going to be adding that tomatoes later on. So I'm going to give them a good stir now, and add the vegetable broth. I just warm it up a bit. So stir them all up together. Yeah, just go ahead and stir them. Now I'm adding the tomatoes last, but you can go ahead to add the tomatoes when you are adding the potato and the peas, okay? Just add it anytime you want, it doesn't matter. Just give them a good stir and put the lid on. Put the heat down. You don't have to cook this on a high heat. Just put the heat down and allow them to cook. I corrected the salt again because I found out that the salt is not enough. So I'm just going to be cooking it. This is after about 10 minutes. As you can see, they are cooking very well. They are boiling. I just open them to give them a very good stir again, and I'm going to put the lid on. I'm going to cook this for at least 45 minutes on a low heat. Yes, 45 minutes on a low heat, or until you know that the lentils is well cooked. And this here, as you can see, the color of the vegetable have changed. Also the color of the broth inside have changed. It means they are almost cooked. So I'm going to test it on the camera here to show you. The lentils is well cooked. As you can see, there is well cooked. Believe this is soup, so you don't want to allow those liquids to dry up. So, and if they dry up, make sure you add another one, unless you want them to be thick. So that is all for this video, guys. Just cook them until the lentils and the vegetables are well cooked. And here is me dishing out the soup into the plate to enjoy it. It's good for this winter and it's full of vitamins, iron and vitamins. This soup is good for kids and adults. Like my son love it so much. I hope you give it a try. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you on my next video. God bless you all. Bye.